Zara di Tofano, IBJJF, Caroline Brunacio, Paramedi Grappling Association. And Zara will start this match with 1 advantage.
See Zara really intent on not going into the close guard. She's trying to find her angle before closing the distance. And look at the grip from Caroline, really insistent on controlling that left leg. She scooped her right leg under, her right arm under now, excuse me. Almost had a look. Oh, she's back in. Look at the battle for control of that left leg. It's very interesting. And now Caroline's actually thread her left foot behind the right hamstring of Zara as well and has her almost in a full split. Zara opts to take a seat here instead of trying to stay on top. And oftentimes that can be a really good approach when you're starting to feel so off balance or you're starting to feel extended on one side, actually to sit down and then fight the hands rather than trying to do that from the feet can be a nice way to go.
Zara controlling that right wrist to Caroline. She goes for a submission of her own. Looks like a straight ankle lock.
Caroline looking to use this to come up for a moment, but Zara able to come right back up to her right foot now on the mat, freeze her left foot. It's going to be an advantage here for Zara. So she's now going to lead by 2 advantages. Caroline reaching up with that left hand on the collar tie, trying to control the head and the posture of Zara. Be interesting to see if she goes into that same leg attack she did, because she does have the right foot with that De La Hiva. She could shoot her right arm underneath to the back behind the ankle one more time. But look at Zara's control with her left hand on that foot. She's really pushing down the left shin, or she was for a moment there, of Caroline to avoid that De La Hiva from getting in deeper.
Zara leads by the 2 advantages, 1 for coming up from a double guard pull, and the second from a straight footlock attempt. And we are just about 3 minutes into this final. This is the lightweight final here at the 2025 IBJJF Pan No-Gi Jiu-Jitsu Championships. We are in Long Island, New York. Back in New York for the first time for this event since 2019. It's been quite a bit of time.
Oh, look at this. I think it's hard to see, but I think Caroline has a pretty deep grip on the left arm of Zara. It looks like maybe trying to set up sort of a mirror lock position. And I think you can tell that because Zara's trying to step up that left foot. She's trying to create that angle to not allow Caroline to shoot that right arm deeper. Now you're seeing a lot start to build up here because Caroline now has a figure 4 grip with the legs. And the figure 4 grip with the legs, obviously she's going to be careful and maybe release that and move back and forth. You have to be careful when you're on bottom with the figure 4 grip because you can get called for stalling because it makes it very difficult for the person on top to progress. So if you use it to start to set up submissions like she is with that right hand or with the right side of the body wrapped around the arm for like a mirror lock attack, then you're good. But it's usually indicative of that's what's coming, right? We're really looking for upper body attacks oftentimes when we're in that figure 4. Trying to not allow them to stand up and move their lower body so that you can work through the upper body chain. Zara has to be careful here too because any like big explosive movements can really get you in trouble. So Caroline's being patient. She's got her right foot on the hip. She's starting to inch herself over. She's keeping that right arm nice and tight. And Zara, as you can see, she's almost, she's trying to, one of the defenses of these positions quite often is to rotate your hand like you're going to reach into your back pocket. So you actually almost put yourself in a Kimura-like position, start to bring your arm to your belly, and you can bring your arm out that way. You don't want to yank your arm straight out. When you yank your arm straight out, you get into trouble. So it's a precarious position for Zara because there's not a whole lot you can do too quickly. And Caroline knows that. So she's going to keep her in danger here, hoping that she gets impatient and makes a mistake.
Looks like Caroline has her hands connected now, too, with like a gable grip. Stepping on the hip, trying to get that better angle that you were talking about.
Well, she can go for a mirror lock here. She can also, though, if she gets a good enough angle, she can go to a regular armbar, right? She can bring her head to the left side, and she can bring her right leg all the way up and over the head. So you can see every time she's trying to angle off a little bit, Zara moves to her left. And now she actually freed her arm. So now we have a different ball game going on. Oh, now she is bringing the arm across, almost in an arm drag. I can't totally see the grips here, but looked like she did get Zara's left arm across the center line just for a moment. She might be trying to climb for an arm bar here. Look how she's angling her hips out. Maybe trying to bring her right leg over the head. She's climbing her legs higher to a higher guard. Zara doing a great job of punching those shoulders forward and keeping herself just out of danger, but with the arm across the body, you're really never totally out of the danger. Frees both her arms, tries to stand up there for a moment, but we saw that figure four guard in action. Very difficult to stand up when the figure four is locked that way.
Now Caroline reaching under Zara's right leg, trying to connect her hands. It's been really aggressive from bottom position. Had that overhook. Was trying to find the angle for the attack on the arm. Also had that arm drag set up.
Oh, wow. Zara was able to bring her left knee in for a moment, trying to pry the guard open, but then this defense of Caroline, she's actually almost found herself with a really high guard with her legs on top of the shoulders, but Zara punched her shoulders through once again. You have to be careful. Like, I really enjoy using that knee to open the close guard that way, but we do see people get stuck. You know, it's very like some people call it the Hodger sweep, right? Or like I think the TP sweep is another name for it. When you have the knee in the middle and you get knocked over, you get tilted because now your knee is stuck in. So if you're tilted to that side, you don't necessarily have a post anymore or a base. And so she actually did get tilted back and was able to come back up though. But there we go. Now the knee's in the center again, but the guard's open, so it's different. This is the first time we've really seen a whole lot of open guard in this match, and there's only 2 minutes left. Zara's got a tight 2-advantage lead. So if Caroline were to score or sweep, she would definitely take the match. But on the other hand, you know, Zara's in a great position to be looking for her first title here, leading by these 2 advantages, because she's proven to be very, very difficult to sweep.
She's done a great job staying out of too much danger. Now on top in the 50-50 position, Caroline tilts her to the side.
Oh, Caroline looking to come up on top for the 2 here. Look at that. Zara, really, really great balance. Insists on coming up on top. She's actually, for a moment there, looked like she was trying to drive her left knee to the ground. It's a very difficult way to defend 50-50, only because as someone's hips swing open really wide, you can actually pop your knee almost like a heel hook, right? Even if the grip is not on in the right fashion, it can still do the same thing to the knee. I'm like cringing because it's happened to me before. I remember being a purple belt and because I didn't understand 50-50 that well, I almost did it to myself. But clearly Zara's willing to take the risk. She just wants to stay on top and avoid that sweep, so she is going to do it, and she knows the positions her body's okay in. And man, all of these attacks that Caroline is throwing at her, which are a lot, you know, hasn't been able to put Zara down. She put her down for just a moment, just like right now, but Zara got up the last time. Let's see if she's able to do it again. Look at that balance.
Caroline grabbing the knee, trying to come up on top, and she does.
Oh my gosh.
2 points for Caroline Brunacio.
Zara's going to be trying to answer that with everything that she can. Look at the passing now, though, from Caroline coming into play. Zara trying to wrestle up. She's got a grip on that ankle. She does have a single leg here with the dying seconds. They've got 12 seconds right on the edge of the match. She's going to try to keep her in. Wow. Wow. What an exchange.
Great work by Caroline Brunacio staying up on top. That's just going to be another advantage for Zara. And with 6 seconds left, well, it looks like 10 seconds left, Caroline Brunacio looks like she'll hold on to this lead. And Caroline is your 2025 Pan No-Gi lightweight black belt champion. Great performance, super aggressive from the guard. Went through a series of attacks. Ended up getting a sweep. And she was pretty relentless throughout that whole match.
Man, yeah, she really was. She really was. Caroline, that was a hard-fought victory, especially because she was down for throughout all of that time that she was going attack after attack after attack. She was losing by those advantages, and even in those 50-50